Aside from Jadeite though, I'm glad Tuxedo Kamen compliments Usagi. It helps with establishing their relationship as the story goes on. If you don't think this is a big deal, understand that this is the first time Usagi has done anything remotely like this in her entire life. She almost died several times over, she openly admits to wanting to go home, she bawls her eyes out in front of him, Luna has to yell at her to attack Morga, Naru could have died. There's so many things that went wrong or very nearly went wrong. And if this was set in the Marvel or DC universe, most characters would point to this as a terrible first night of superheroing. Despite all of that, Tuxedo Kamen tells her, sincerely, that she did a good job. He also tells her he will remember this night before elegantly flinging his cape and disappearing from sight. Dramatic, but kind of fairy tale-like and cool. He also saved her from Morga just in time by throwing a magical rose right in front of her. Very heroic and romantic. He encouraged her in her time of need, and his cape flowed dramatically in the wind as the moonlight lit his back. He's a snappy dresser, we'll get into why that's relevant to Usagi's tastes later. He's tall, dark, handsome, and level-headed in a crisis. These are all good reasons why Usagi would go all hard eyes for Tuxedo Kamen. So there's nothing wrong with the love at first sight cliche here. Now hold it just a second, Saj, I hear someone saying. You just got done ranting about how terrible Crystal Usagi and Mamoru's love at first sight cliche was. Now you're praising classic Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Kamen's love at first sight cliche? Gotcha, you biased and hypocritical toxic man-child. Well darn, I guess you got me on that one, except no, you don't. Unfortunately, my friend, you have forgotten why Crystal's love at first sight cliche was bad in the first place. So let's back it up. The issue with the love at first sight cliche between Usagi and Mamoru and Crystal is the fact that they have no reason to be attracted to each other, besides him being a generic anime boy and her being a cute anime girl. Oh, and plot, can't forget that essential piece of the puzzle. Here we have several good reasons and a larger-than-life scenario supporting the idea of her falling for him this fast. He ticks a lot of boxes within 30 seconds. I absolutely think this makes much more sense than Crystal's Usagi and Mamoru encounter. Plus, let's not forget, Usagi and Mamoru still don't like each other at this point in the story. We don't even know if Tuxedo Kamen loves Sailor Moon at this point. All we know is Usagi likes Tuxedo Kamen, and we're given many good reasons as to why she would. And the reasons are going to keep piling up every single time they meet up this season. So no, these two love at first sight scenes aren't the same at all. Context makes all the difference, buddy. Rookie mistake, but that's alright. Shake it off. You'll get me. Eventually.